Oh, hey there guys, and we're here with some Undertale. I know, it's several months late and all, but you know, better late than never. So, you've probably already seen this many times, but this video isn't for you if you've seen it before. This is for the new people. So, there's quite a bit going on with this game. I won't try to spoil it, but essentially, here in 20X-teen, we're a little kid here that climbs into a mountain where people never return, usually. And so, find this big gold gaping hole. We fall down after tripping on this vine. Good times. And down we plummet. Barely living, I would assume. Seeing as how we fell, probably a good distance. Very good distance. Yeah, I'm surprised we're alive at this point. That's a far fall. But yeah, so if you want to check out Sin's playthrough, he's going to be doing a different version than I am. Although I may follow up and do the same thing. So, just got a few little things here for controls. We got Z and X for confirm cancel, C for menu, and when you get 0 HP you lose. So, let's input our name. So, if you're not looking for spoilers, this is the part where you should maybe cover your ears or like mute the video or something. I'll give you like 3 seconds here. Okay, so basically there's a couple different run-throughs of the game. Sin is doing one that's referred to as pacifist, where he cannot kill or hurt anything, whereas I am doing what's called a genocide playthrough, where you kill literally every living thing. And specifically for this, there's a name, Chara. So that's all we need. The true name, Chara. Yep. And into the game we pop. Hey, that's me. Something straight out of The Simpsons. We're just walking through here. Oh, hey. Howdy, I'm Flowey. Flowey the Flower. You're new to the underground, aren't you? Golly, you must be so confused. Someone ought to teach you how things work around here. I guess little old me will have to do. Ready? Here we go. Alright. See that heart? This is your soul. The very culmination of your being. We can move around here. Move around. Yeah. Your soul starts off weak, but can grow strong if you gain a lot of LV. What's LV stand for? Why, love, of course. You want some love, don't you? Don't worry, I'll share some with you. Down here, love is shared through little white friendliness pellets. Are you ready? Move around, get as many as you can. I'm good. Hey, buddy, you missed them. Let's try again, okay? Is this a joke? Are you brain dead? Run into the bullets! Friendliness pellets.
You know what's going on here, don't you? You just wanted to see me suffer. Die!
Oh, hi. Fun times. Oh, hi. What a terrible creature, torturing such a poor, innocent youth. Ah, do not be afraid, my child. I am Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. I pass through this place every day to see if anyone has fallen down. You're the first human to come here in a long time. Come, I will guide you through the catacombs. This way. Okay. This is a save point. Shadow of the Ruins looms above, filling you with determination. HP fully restored. So let's go ahead and save here. And get on with this. Welcome to your new home, innocent one. Allow me to educate you in the operation of the ruins. The ruins are full of puzzles, ancient fusions between diversions and door keys. One must solve them to move from room to room. Please adjust yourself to the side of them. Also, if you couldn't already tell, music in this game is great. But you'll see some more examples of this later on. To make progress here, you will need to trigger several switches. Do not worry, I've labeled the ones that you need to flip. Hit that one, and that one. Splendid. I'm proud of you, little one. Let us move to the next room. As a human living in the underground, monsters may attack you. You will need to be prepared for this situation. However, worry not. The process is simple. When you encounter a monster, you will enter a fight. While you are in a fight, strike up a friendly conversation. Stall for time. I will come to resolve the conflict. Practice talking to the dummy. Hi. So yeah. For Sin's playthrough, I just realized I almost made a mistake. For Sin's playthrough, what he does is he would go and talk to this dummy, but since we're doing genocide, we are in the best interest for us is to kill this little guy. Won, nothing gained. Ah, the dummies are not for fighting. They're for talking. We do not want to hurt anybody, do we? Come now. There's another puzzle in this room. Wonder if you can solve it. I sure can. Let me at him. Let me at him. Oh. Oh yes, Frogget. Goodbye, Frogget. You mess with me once. No! I wanted to kill him. You won. That didn't feel like a win. That didn't feel like a win. This is the puzzle, but here, take my hand for a moment. Oh, it's over on my hand. So good. Puzzles seem a little too dangerous for now. Fair enough, they're spikes. You've done excellently thus far, my child. However, I have a difficult request to ask of you. I would like you to walk to the end of this room by yourself. Forgive me for this. Dun 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 dun. This is such a long room, jeez. Oh, hi. Greetings, my child. Don't worry, I did not leave you. I was merely behind this pillar the whole time. Thank you for trusting me. However, there is an important reason for this exercise. To test your independence. I must attend to some business, and you must stay alone for a while. Please remain here. It's dangerous to explore by yourself. I have an idea. I will give you a cell phone. If you have need for anything, just call. Be good, alright? Yeah. 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 Let's say hello to Dope Mom. This is Toriel. You only wanted to say hello? Well then. Hello. I hope that suffices. Hee hee. Jeez. This is Toriel. You want to know more about me? Well, I'm afraid there's not much to say. I'm just a silly little lady who worries too much. Oh, jeez. No. Yes. Okay. Huh? Oh. How adorable. I could pinch your cheek. You can certainly find better than an old woman like me. And then we call her Mom. This is Toriel. Huh? Did you just call me Mom? Well, I suppose. Would that make you happy? You call me Mother? Well then, call me whatever you like. And let's flirt again. Oh dear, are you serious? And after you said you wanted to call me Mother. You're an interesting child. Yeah. Hello, this is Toriel. You've not left a room, have you? There are a few puzzles ahead that I have yet to explain. It'd be dangerous to try to solve them yourself. Be good, alright? Of course. Since we're a mean little child, Chara says take one, we're gonna take all of them. Yeah, I know, take one. Take them all. I took more candy. How disgusting. You feel like the scum of the earth. Oh. The candy spills onto the floor. Okay. Playfully crinkling through the leaves fills you with determination. HP fully restored. Alright, so this is going to be a grindy part. So if you're not looking forward to grinding and all that fun stuff, probably skip this. Like, just look ahead until the point where I leave this room, more or less. Because that's... This is going to take a while. I believe there are 20 enemies in this room, and I need to kill every last one of them. Not a single one left alive, no matter what. I don't care. It's necessary. Oh, hey, Wimpson. Dead. Bam. Getting XP and gold. That's what we're after, though. Trying to level up, get that extra LV, otherwise known as love. Oh, poor little Frogget. He can't get me, though. Yep, there's more XP and gold. So yeah, you can farm up a couple, and people doing the neutral run probably would, but we're not here for the neutral run. We're here for the genocide run. So our goal here is actually to try to do, or kill every last one of these guys, like no mercy whatsoever. So, oh geez, it's got like 1 HP. So, what we're going to be doing is essentially grinding. It really, oh yeah, love increased. It's going to take a while because, there, that'll help. Because, the more you kill, the less likely you're to run into an enemy. Think about it, like the room is filled with all these Froggets and Winsums already, but the more and more of them we kill, the fewer we're likely to run into, sort of thing. Yeah, so it's going to take a little while, especially those last few are going to take a good bit, so I suggest tuning out. However, if you would like to stay, I would not blame you. If you want to get the full experience of genocide. Just know that the commentary is going to be a lot more sparse. And there's a dead Wimpson. So yeah. What I'm doing here is a little trick that helps you get encounters slightly faster. Basically, you run into a wall, and then you hit down, or hold down rather, while you're holding up still, and then it'll cause you to go down for a frame, go back up for a frame. So you're moving a little bit faster. I don't know if it actually moves, like if it gets you encounters faster. I don't know if there's proof that it does. It's just, you know, maybe wishful thinking. But it seems to work in most cases, so I'm trusting it. It could also be a case of perceived distance, where you're still moving the same speed as someone who's moving, say, just, you know, running up and down the room. But because you're staying in place and moving so rapidly, as well as the screen is shaking, you believe that you're actually moving faster than if you were to be walking side to side, up, down, whatever. I'm not sure if that's the case, if it is just perceived difference, or if it is a proven thing at this point, but, you know, don't question. Ow. No, I actually took damage. Don't question me. It's not like taking damage is forbidden. In fact, I'm going to take a good bit of it and probably die a good number of times playing this game, but I was just having a lapse in concentration, I suppose. Also, if you look towards the end of the video and I'm not already done with all of this, that means that you should probably continue on to the next episode, because there's not going to be much interesting going on. As for the game in general, though, like, I've already seen the entirety of the game, so that's why I know how to voice act certain characters and stuff, because I've seen other people do it. But, the game in general, like, honestly, this is one of my favorite games, like, ever. Like, this isn't going to be one of the most played games by me ever, but it is, like, one of my favorites thematically, and, like, the way it plays out, for sure. And I love the divergent paths. This is, as you probably heard before, the first of its kind, more or less, to do something like this where you can fight or peacefully resolve. I don't know of any games that have ever had that. Don't go trying to prove me wrong, but I'm just saying. It's especially the first popular one that's done this, to my recollection. As well, like, definitely go watch Sin's playthrough, because he's got the better ending. Mine's just sort of like a cherry on top. Mine is just sort of there so that you can get the other half of the experience. The one where it's a little darker, perhaps. But, yeah, if you watch Sin's playthrough before mine, I would recommend it. Keep in mind that, this game has a lot of secrets that Sin might not explore that I may, but we'll see how that goes. I'll try to get as many as I can, to my knowledge. Yeah, we still got a little ways to go. But yeah, this game is one of the only games that has actually, like, by the ending, brought a tear to my eye more than once. Depending on your playthrough, of course, it can happen more or less, and you can feel different emotions, but, like, this is one of the most engaging games, despite it looking so old, I guess. Like, the pixel art definitely betrays it, but at the same time, if you were to have, like, a game like Undertale made HD, it loses a lot of its luster, I feel. Because you're getting a very serious feeling from the HD graphics, whereas the game itself is very lighthearted and, you know, well, except for the Genocide run. Genocide run's pretty heavy-handed, but, you know, can't fix that. Regardless, though, a lot of the game's work is done through audio, actually. Like, whether that be the screams of the enemies here, or whether that be just the music setting the tone for the area. Like, I can't remember the man's name who composed the music, but just amazing. Fits right into the scene. It's all like MIDI and it's all MIDI and like 8-bit sounding. It matches, you know, the 8-bit aesthetic of the graphics, as well as having the little cheeriness of what appears to be a child's game. But I will tell you this now, it is anything but a child's game. Although, you could probably get a kid to play this. Most of the way through, it's not extremely difficult. Some parts, I'm sure, would be tough, such as one fight in particular in the genocide run that I am not looking forward to. Regardless, it's like one of the last battles, so I don't have to worry about that for a little while. But when that day comes, oh geez, that'll be fun. So yeah, I haven't been keeping count of how many we've killed thus far, but I'll definitely know when we're done. I will definitely know. The game gives you a queue almost. Well, actually, it does. It gives you a queue. But yeah, we'll see that fairly soon, I hope. So as you can tell, Sin has already passed by this area long ago. Just because, you know, that's the nature of genocide. You have to sit here and kill every last enemy. You have to put in the effort. Otherwise, it just becomes a neutral run. Whereas in Sin's run, where he's doing pacifist, he doesn't have to interact with many enemies. He can just sort of whiz on by. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. Is that the queue? Let's see. Let us see. That was an odd pause at the end there for sure, but I'm not sure. I've never encountered it. In fact, I've never played this game before, this episode. I've opened up the game to, you know, get the recording set up, but I have not played. I want to say, though, the feeling of controlling the heart is very one-to-one. Like, there's very little input lag or anything like that. Like, what is it? Not Payday 2. There's some shooter that I've played. Maybe it was Rainbow Six Siege, but it felt like there was a decent amount of input lag behind the mouse. And so you would move to the side and it would take a couple, or it would take like maybe half a second, but still you really feel that that difference in the controls. It makes it feel much more sluggish, and like you're carrying around a ball, or what you're aiming at is a ball and chain compared to what you're supposed to be doing with your mouse. Yeah, so we should be coming up on the end of this area soon. You can see how long it takes at this point just to encounter an enemy. Like I said, it's sort of like bumping into an enemy randomly becomes less likely when you decrease the population. Because we truly are, actually... Spoiler alert. Spoiler. Spoiler. Give you 3 seconds. Mute your audio if you don't want to hear this. Things actually die in this game when you kill them. So yeah, right now we are a mass murderer. We have committed a lot of murder thus far. Oh, here we go, the queue. But nobody came. Yep, we've killed every last enemy in this area. And now the save point simply says determination. Alright, here's a little puzzle mechanic. They don't use it throughout the game, but they do use it once or twice. Yeah, so that but nobody came will come up quite a few times here as we move through the rest of the area. Hello? See ya. Hello, this is Toriel. For no reason in particular, which do you prefer, cinnamon or butterscotch? Personally, I'm a butterscotch man. Oh, I see. Thank you very much. Hello, this is Toriel. You do not dislike cinnamon, do you? I know what your preference is, but would you turn up your nose if you found it on your plate? Right, I understand. Thank you for being patient, by the way. Okay, now here, oh, jeez. But nobody came, yep. So here's a little thing you might not find on your first playthrough. 3 out of 4 gray rocks recommend you push them. So we got a rock number 1. Oh yeah, this puzzle. So I've watched this enough to basically know the puzzle solution really well. Yep, first time. So basically it's the same as those other pitfalls. If I were to go on the wrong path, I would fall through, and down below there's a little thing where it's like, oh, don't step on the leaves, and that's what's the hint for that puzzle. That you need to walk on the areas down below, or like the corresponding areas down below that match the top. Alright, so we got our rocka number 2, our rocka number 3, and whoa there, partner. Who said you could push me around? So you're asking me to move over? Okay, just for you, pumpkin. You want me to move some more? Alrighty, how's this? That was the wrong direction. Alright, I think I got it. Yep. He's the one that does not enjoy being pushed around. You wanted me to stay there. You're giving me a real workout. Thanks, partner. Alright. Determination. Oh. This cheese has been here quite a long time. It's stuck to the table. Yeah, that must have been a long time. Oh, hey. Oh, no. Oh yeah, he ran away, right. Normally there's a little ghosty here called Napstabluke. But he seems to have run off since we're genocidal. So, this is a little spider bake sale. All proceeds go to real spiders. And I think I'll buy, like, a spider cider. Just one, though. I don't want to spend all my money. But yeah, those guys just give me a little food. You miss it? Spider bake sale down to the right. Eat food made by spiders for spiders of spiders. Ordinarily in this room there's 4 froggets, I believe. But in this, there are none because we've killed them. Hello? I just realized that it has been a while since I've cleaned up. I was not expecting to have company so soon. There are probably a lot of things lying about here and there. You can pick them up, but do not carry more than you need. Someday you might see something you really like. You will want to leave room in your pockets for that. Yeah, so basically that's just her hinting at the fact that we have limited inventory space. And I believe yeah, the switch is down here, right. So you can come across Vegetoids in that room, and I believe the bottom right, maybe? Or maybe it's the middle right. Bottom middle, rather. But yeah, that's all you need to do for that. And the trick with this room, basically, there's these 3 switches, blue, green, and red. Or maybe it's yellow, I don't know. And we have to hit the one that this sign tells us. First room is just to give you reference, but this one, blue switch. So think of this room as rotated 90 degrees to the right of the previous room. So there's our yellow switch, and there, or green maybe, I don't know. And there's our red switch at the bottom left. And then blue switch is behind this pillar, which is the puzzle. It's like, oh hey, how do I press this switch if I can't see it? It's because it's there. It's just not visible. I think this one is the red. Yes, red switch. And this is rotated another 90 degrees to the right, so it's basically flipped upside down and backwards from the first room. And then finally this one is rotated essentially 90 degrees more to the right, or if you look at the original one, 90 degrees to the left. And all we do for this one is press our yellow switch. And that lets us through. And here we are. There is something that up there is Toriel's house, but we are going to grab something out of here real quick. a toy knife. And we're going to go ahead and equip that. Oh, yeah, right. I forgot we got all that monster candy earlier. So, I'm going to leave it here just before we go and meet Toriel. So I hope you guys enjoyed. But until next time, oh, bye there.